Hello everyone and welcome to Tabor Talk. So I'm doing this one in the car. So Joe Rogan's last podcast, a great one last night, uploaded to YouTube. I could see, what are we at? 1.7 million views for Jocko Willink, Navy SEAL. Okay, podcast was 3 hours long. I loved it. I believe this was Jocko's 4th appearance and probably his best, although his first appearance like 3 years ago was pretty awesome. Actually, I think it was 4 years ago, 2016, Jocko's first appearance. But there you go, Jocko Willink. Love the guy. We all love Jocko. Everyone loves Jocko. So even Joe was talking about, hey, Jocko 2020, run independent. Even Jocko was talking, with The Rock, right? Dwayne The Rock Johnson, 2020. What a ticket, right? Okay, so I agreed with just 90% of what Jocko said in this podcast. But right now, I'm going to begin it with a clip where I sort of, okay. Let me play the clip and then I'll talk afterwards. Like Joe and Jocko were talking about all lives matter. No, it's Black Lives Matter, okay? Black Lives Matter. Black men are getting killed by police officers disproportionately. Okay, so Jocko's wrong here, and I'll talk for a minute afterwards.
Today, if your wife tweets "All Lives Matter," you can get fired. It doesn't even have to be you anymore.
Yeah.
All lives matter. Just imagine a time where saying "all lives matter" is so controversial that you could get fired.
Didn't it happen to a soccer player or something?
Yes, a soccer player's wife tweeted something like that.
Yeah.
The guy who runs the Kings, or the guy who's the commentator for the Kings, they fired him.
And then this is, a lot of it is this, right? So people are feeling a certain way, and they're not feeling like this girl that wrote "All Lives Matter." Do you think that was her clandestine way of showing that she's all about white pride? You know what I mean? No, she was thinking, hey, everyone matters. She's probably having some nice thoughts, right. But then all of a sudden, no, this chick is evil, right, for doing this. And I think there's a lot of that. I think there's a lot of people that, I think most people
We'll talk about this in a minute.
Pretty sane. I think most people are pretty reasonable. I think, anybody looking at the George Floyd case is like, yeah, that's completely wrong. That's disgusting. It's horrible. It's heinous to watch. I haven't heard anyone say anything other than that. So how are we just getting so completely divided on this whole thing and start attacking each other just over absolutely everything?
That's a good point, because this is literally a case where no one is saying there's nothing wrong with that cop did. No one. Zero people. But yet everybody's still at each other's throats.
Okay, I just wanted to show you the clip where they were talking about Black Lives Matter. They were getting into something else, pointing out that no one is disagreeing that George Floyd was murdered. Although I've seen on social media, and even Candace Owens saying like, oh, he was a criminal, he had a record, blah, blah, blah. That's another video. Okay, so how awesome is Jocko? Is he a fucking stud or what, man? Navy SEAL, black belt, jiu-jitsu. When before, as a warm-up, when he grapples, I heard he grapples with like 25 guys and just fucking pins them. Just for starters, all right, okay, so, all lives matter, Black Lives Matter. So the point is, when you say Black Lives Matter, you're acknowledging that black people are getting murdered by cops at a disproportionate rate. And I'm going to play a little clip here from The Rock. I'm going to put The Rock video in the comment section as well. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but here's a little clip of The Rock.
Where are you? Where is our leader? Where are you? Where is our leader at this time? At this time when our country is down on its knees, begging, pleading, hurt, angry, frustrated, in pain, begging and pleading with its arms out. pleading and praying for change. Where are you? Where is our compassionate leader who's going to step up to our country, who's down on its knees and extend a hand and say, you stand up. Stand up with me. Stand up with me because I got you.
Yep.
I got you. I got you. I hear you. I'm listening to you. And you have my word that I'm going to do everything in my power and until my dying day, my last breath, to do everything I can to create the change that is needed to normalize equality because Black lives matter.
There we go.
Where are you? It's that same compassionate leader who has to come back and readdress the country, to give important context, to give an important perspective on the comments that were just made. Of course, all lives matter.
The point here.
Every single one. All lives matter because we, as Americans, we believe in inclusivity. We believe in acceptance. We believe in human rights. We believe in equality for all. That's what we believe in. So, of course, all lives matter. But in this moment right now, this defining, pivotal, explosive moment where our country is down on its knees, the floorboards of our country are becoming unhinged. In this moment, we must say the words, Black lives
Okay,
matter.
there you go. Okay. So, of course, all lives matter, but when you're saying, when you refuse to say Black lives, you're not acknowledging the problem that Blacks are getting killed by cops at a disproportionate rate. That's it. Okay, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on this Jocko podcast, but hey, Jocko the Rock 2020, independent party, run! Okay, good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here in Tabor Talk.